Now is there audio?
Now is there audio? Can you guys hear us now?
Now we gotta tip it up again.
Now we're gonna tip it up again. Oh boy. The mic on your phone is muted. It shouldn't, is it, can you hear us now?
What?
It's watching. Can people hear us now? The mic, hello. Okay, so can you hear us?
Somebody
Yes, somebody
is,
said yes.
Okay, good. You
something
guys
is
can hear us.
working.
Yes,
Nope.
okay. Whew. All right, yes, sound is on. So, I am back in Massachusetts after 2 days of driving
After a long time. How long have you been gone?
since January, for January, February, March, April, 4 months.
That's a long time.
So in that 4 months, I've already told people, I've just got so much stuff done in the 4 months up at my property down there. And the taxes and your taxes and the, all this writing grants and everything. So then I took 2 days to drive home and got a lot of rest then. And starting on the project here. Yay.
And did a job today.
And I did a job today. I can't wait. I will post the pictures from the job today. And here comes Justin with
Oh, hi everybody.
dinner
Hi,
plans.
everybody.
And
I was looking for you.
oh yeah, okay. I have to go give Bob some money. We've got a bunch of projects that are going on here. Just general cleanup. The place looks really good.
Did they eat?
And,
I did not feed.
Justin's here feeding the dogs. Place looks really good. The horses have been turned out with the other animals, and it seems to be going okay. Piggy just wants to be in with the horses, and the horses want to. The mini horses and the donkeys want to kill the pigs, so that's a little bit of a challenge.
Yeah.
My horses love Piggy, so I don't really know. Piggy seems to only want to go out with the horses, so I had him loose today. Twice he got back in with the horses, and so I chased him on again. Goats are now loose because by putting the goats in, then putting the pig in, the goats got loose. So I still have to catch loose goats. But Piggy's here, and he did a great job today. I'm going to post some really cute pictures that we did today with Piggy learned how to go up and down stairs. There was a woman, 103 years old. It was her birthday. And she really was excited to see the pig, so I brought the pig, and then it turns out she's up five steps in her, and there's no, I don't know, and the woman is walking at 103 years old.
Yeah, I noticed she had no shoes on.
And she had no shoes on, but she was walking. She had no shoes on today. The 103-year-old woman
And
no shoes on.
oh, shoes.
And there was no elevator to get up. I don't know how she gets up those 5 stairs, but so Piggy made it up the stairs. And then all of a sudden I get him up there and I'm like, how are we going to get him down is the bigger question. We managed to get him down, and we had a great job today. Piggy, the 2 chickens, Judy, Larky, and Wanda. So,
Is Piggy the name?
oh, Percy. I'm the only one that... I'm supposed to call him Percy, but I've been calling him Piggy because that's his name before he got a name. And but I should be calling him Percy. I call him Percy Piggy.
He does know his name.
Yes, Percy Piggy. What?
And he knows Piggy.
Oh, you're talking to me. So you're talking to me. I'm like, oh, okay. So it was really good today. Oh, Wanda needs to be fed too. Yes. This is for, somebody mailed it to me, and it's for you, so.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, oh, there we go.
There we go.
Sorry about that. So I think what we're gonna do, because of the connection issue.
Wait a minute. I got. What am I doing here?
That is, someone sent that to you, and if you hand me the bag, I can't for the life of me remember.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that handmade?
It certainly looks that way. Yes.
Wow.
Barbara Lewis sent that to you. It's a shawl,
Wow.
and it's been in South Carolina. I held on to it.
That's impressive.
It sure is.
Why were I running up the driveway today? Because
it goes this way. Look.
there was a very strange noise coming out of the chicken coop, and I was afraid the fox was up in the chicken coop, but it was just the guinea hens talking, I guess. Because Elizabeth came out of the house too. She heard the same noise, and I thought it was a fox, but it wasn't. I ran up the driveway thinking the fox was in with the chickens, but it was just the guinea hens.
Oh.
Very loud guinea hens.
They're loud.
Very loud.
They're very loud.
Yeah.
Isn't this attractive? Look at this.
So I'm going to leave you guys to mail call. I have to go walk around Bow's. The carpenter's here, and we need to talk about how we're going to accommodate the.
I probably just
we're going to make some changes in the barn for the rabbits.
Oh no, just put it on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Are you good?
How's that? It's arrived. This is very nice. Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, Justin.
Yes.
Do you want to sit in for mail call? I guess I got to go out.
It's
Is it warm?
lovely.
No, about.
It's
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
snails.
It's what?
I
Snails.
have to give Bob some money.
Snails for supper.
Oh, it's mussels. Having mussels. Mussels is
All
going.
the recipe tonight is steamed mussels with a little crusty toast and baked haddock and Mediterranean roasted potatoes.
Yay!
Someone said there's a note in this bag. I don't see anything.
This is very.
I don't see anything. Is this handmade?
Sure it is. Look at that.
That's very nice.
Yeah. There's a lot of work went into this.
That is beautiful.
Yes. Thing of beauty.
Well, I don't know what to talk about.
Well,
I just came back from walking Wanda around the pond. I went for, it takes 45 minutes to walk around the wood pond, so I did that with Wanda.
oh,
Mail on my way back.
oh. Okay.
So she should be tired tonight.
Visit from a, what are they, a physical therapist
Physical therapist.
who really laid the law down that I must not walk around without a walker.
Yes, and you need to listen to that.
And apparently I'm supposed to listen to that. But when I look at that walker, there it is right in front of me. It really is rather drab. If I've got to carry it with me wherever I go, it seems to me I ought to put a coat of paint on it or something.
Yeah, we can dress it up with flowers or something.
Something. You gotta
Right
do
now
something.
we're using it for a table.
Right. It's holding up the camera. Yes.
Yes, but you need to use that and not use the ropes.
And the rope made her nervous.
Yeah, well, for good reason.
Why?
Because it's,
It's different.
yeah, it relies on your upper body strength, and I don't know if you should do that.
Well, I've got more upper body strength than I do below
I
body.
think you should listen to the physical therapist, myself.
Who got nervous.
Please.
I also have to keep in mind that I had a bunch of ropes in the old house, which is now where Elizabeth now is, and she has not taken down any of my ropes because she finds them very useful. You're not impressed? Not impressed. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you doing with the eggs there?
I'm hopefully not crashing them.
There's two eggs on the table.
Right, well, somebody handed them to me today. They were warm when I got them.
Oh, they're fresh eggs.
Oh, yes, yes. They would be.
Well, yesterday you had me buy eggs and they're in the fridge.
I saw that. Don't touch it!
So that's not the eggs that were in the fridge.
No. No, these are two warm eggs that somebody
Oh,
laid.
okay.
I don't know where we're laying these eggs because I haven't had eggs. I used to get 2 eggs every day as somebody did the morning feeding.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had any eggs in months. And now I got them again.
Oh, okay. Are you still eating hard-boiled eggs?
I am. Oh, I've got that funny little thing on.
Yeah.
It does work. Have you used one of those
No.
things? Oh my word. It doesn't take 3.5 minutes and the shell comes right off.
Do you have to poke a hole in the end of the egg?
You do. And they give you a funny hole poker, which of course I've lost. I use a bent paper clip. And you just poke one hole.
Where do you find a paper clip here?
You find a paper clip tied to the egg cooker.
Okay.
I have a drawer full of
Things?
office type things.
What?
It's the top left-hand drawer.
Okay.
It's the Goldy drawer,
Yep.
etc. At any rate, the egg cooker is highly recommended. It cooks six eggs at a time.
Yep. And they peel well?
They peel like bing. Yeah. All that business about don't put it in hot water or cold water and, all that stuff. Fresh eggs and not fresh eggs. And this does it with anything. Anything I've put in it so far has been easily peeled. So I think it has to do with, you poke a hole in the fat end.
What if you poke a hole in the other end?
Huh?
What happens if you poke a hole in the other end?
I don't know, but you can try that if you like, but it certainly works well if you put it in one hole in the fat end. This is a fresh egg out of chickens as of yesterday. I guess it's chickens. The duck eggs, I suppose, would be bigger.
Someone said Sally should come in to keep...
What?
Who's Sally?
Sally is the turkey.
Okay.
Oh,
Sorry about that.
okay. Somebody said Sally should come in to hang out with her. I think
Maybe tomorrow.
the turkey?
What happened?
Turkey. The turkey could come in. So I had to pay while Bow. I had to pay. He did all the driveway cleanup and fix a bunch of
The
stuff.
driveway is beautiful.
Yeah, so that's good. And he did a lot of the leaf cleanup for because we have people coming like next week too. I'm starting to get nervous.
Oh, who's coming?
Nursing homes.
Oh.
So
they?
yeah. So
The
we want.
people signed up to come and things?
Yeah. So we want to. I'm starting.
Oh,
to clean up
that's
myself.
why. Okay.
What?
Because I saw somebody out there spraying the driveway.
Oh yeah, we're cleaning up for the.
I mean, with water on it.
Yeah,
What the hell?
we've got a couple people on. I'm reluctantly accepting people because I told everyone May 1st, and they're all like, "Okay, we'll be there May 2nd." I'm like, "Whoa, wait a minute. That's first of all, that's a Saturday,
And it's really
Oh my.
soon.
and it's really soon." So the place. Thank God for Bow, because the place does look really good.
Do we get to have him here when they come?
Bow,
Yeah.
yeah, if he's around, yeah, yeah.
In case anything goes wrong. Well,
Oh yes, yeah.
Bow is very nice.
Yeah, we have a good group of people.
You
We
do.
have Bow, who does a lot of the
Bow does
stones. He can drive the tractor. He can fix it. He builds all the gates.
Have I met him?
He's Wallace's dad.
Okay.
He's what?
Wallace's dad. And then we have Adriano, who does custom carpentry, fixes a lot of things, and fencing.
And when he shakes hands with you, he shakes hands
Yeah,
with
oh
you.
yeah.
Get ready.
Get ready. And
Get
then,
right there and shake hands.
yeah, but and then we have Carlos, who works with Benoit on the boat, and he's also available to help with cleanup. So we got a good group of people because there is
And then we
so
have-
much work.
Bob with the boat.
But yeah, Benoit. But
Benoit.
he's not on the payroll. He's just doing his boat.
No,
He's
he
only
is.
here for the boat.
But he's here.
Yeah, he'll help. He'll
He's
help.
here.
Yeah,
And he brings me coffee every day.
yeah, but he'll help. Yes.
He
And a
brings you
donut.
coffee?
He brings me coffee and a donut.
Yeah.
Yes.
When is the shatting? Someone just asked when the shatting is?
That's probably Friday is May 1st.
We're coming up for Saturday.
Yeah. How is the board doing? Oh, jeez. Yeah. As
I don't know. I don't have a way in anymore.
Oh, I can. I'll have to look. so everybody go out and buy your bricks. The shouting will be Friday, yes. And
Okay.
I brought back my ladies from the two little chickens that I used down in Aiken. They're back. I couldn't find anyone. I couldn't trust anybody with them.
How did you? Let's get a total report on how Aiken accepted you and all your stuff and the chickens and the.
Yeah. So I went to three different nursing homes down there. I limited to 3. There was a lot of others that I could have gone to, but I'm trying to like do my property and, still get everything done. And I was trying to only work during the week, not on the weekends. So I did 3 nursing homes. 2 of them I did on Tuesdays and Thursdays, every single Tuesdays and Fridays. And the other one I did, kind of randomly here and there. I brought the chickens, I brought the pig, I brought the donkeys, I brought the pony. I recruited a bunch of other people with their dogs over the period of time. So now when I'm leaving, I've left them with a husband and wife. They are part of Goldy's. They're being paid for their time, and so I have like a committed person. And there's probably I'd say 7 dogs that have been lined up that have gone on the program, and I've met all the dogs, and they're going off, and they did a job yesterday without me. That's the first time they've gone without me, and they said it went great. Her name is Angela. She has the cutest. It is a dog version of Percy. Like, you put them next to each other, they look identical, except he's a dog. He's a Basset Hound, I think, pit bull mix, and he's this big. He's so cute. I posted pictures of him online. So cute. And so he's been going. This woman, Carol, who's a dressage judge, she's been going. Carol recruited 3 other people. Their dogs are going. But the problem with these people is Tuesday at 10 o'clock, they're excited for me to show up with animals. And I felt so bad leaving, like, see you guys. And especially the Friday group, the Friday group, they all come out into the patio area, out in front of the air, and they're they go out there at exactly 10:01, like, and so I was really feeling badly about leaving them. So Angela's going to be kind of managing the visits, and her husband, who's really a fun guy. I met him because he was putting my fence in down there. He's 6'8".
Cool.
And super nice kid. He's like 34, and very enthusiastic, and was so good with the seniors. Like, he sat down and chatted with each one, and really, he was really good at just being personable with I knew he would be, but because he's just a personable type of guy. So he's going to do his wife does Mondays and does a lot of the organization. She set up a calendar for just Aiken, and he's always going to do the Fridays because his wife also works. So he's already training a chicken. He loved Percy. He's training a chicken. Their neighbors have baby goats. They raise goats, so he's going to try to bring some goats over. And so it'll be really fun to see what they do. And I will fly down maybe as often as I can, just for like 2 days to go like and bring the pony and whatever else they can come up with and help in any way. So I'm really excited that Goldy's farm is actually really surviving down there without me. Fingers crossed.
There's a whole industry that's needed.
Oh yeah.
Did someone do the job in Aiken today?
No, it was yesterday. Oh no, what's today? No, it was yesterday. They do it on Mondays and Fridays.
Oh, okay. Someone asked.
Yeah, so they did it yesterday. And they're going to go on Friday. So Angela does Mondays, Mark does Fridays. And they're married to each other. And they bring in Carol's group of friends or some of the other dogs.
But all of those are volunteers, aren't
All
they?
of those are volunteers.
Yeah.
And it's the weak link of volunteers because they all come with the good hearts, but everybody in this world is so busy that it's really hard to get committed volunteers. Like, I want to bring in volunteers. I'm like, can you do this every single Monday? And they're like, well, I got bridge on this day, and I got my kids and my grandkids on this day. But Angela and Mark are committed, so that's good. And so is Carol, but Carol is also, she travels all around the country judging horse shows and dressage, so she's busy. And so that was kind of that set up in Aiken, so it's going.
Did you bring the chicken coop back with you?
I did not bring in the chicken coop because the chickens, I assume, will go back down when I go back down in December. So, and I didn't have room for it in the trailer.
There seemed to be an awful lot of stuff.
Yeah, I barely had. Yeah, I didn't have room for the chicken coop. The dressing room of the trailer is still full. I brought a rototiller down so I could make you the garden. I have a rototiller thing.
Oh, you had that?
Yes, so I brought it back, and it's in the trailer, and it's here to make your garden.
Did the trailer get cleaned out today?
I did, yes. I didn't do the dressing room's still full it's pretty full.
I've been trying to get him to rototill the pond, and he hasn't done it. That's why. You haven't got the rototiller.
Yeah, I don't think you want to well, we'll talk about that later. Yes.
Okay.
Who's going to be sending the visit info from today?
Oh, from today, Judy, I think, already did it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
What?
We didn't see a lot of people today. Judy, there was only about, 25 people that we saw today. And she already sent it in. And for now, I think we're going to let Aiken just kind of do its own thing until I can get them organized. Because I'm afraid to give them one more thing. So, so they're good. They forgot to take any pictures because I like to share pictures.
Someone wants to know where they can see the pictures.
Yeah, they forgot to take pictures. So
I guess that's a work in progress.
It's a work in process down there. So let's just, they're still in the pilot stage. And and I'm still in the hopeful stage. So that's all.
Well, there are a couple places, there are a couple outfits that Therapy Dog International, TDI, Therapy Dog International, and something else.
But there's no place where everyone came to me and they're like, well, my dog's not certified as a therapy animal. And I'm like, I don't think there is such a thing. Is there such a thing as a certification?
There used to be. I used to be as one of the certifiers.
Yes, I had all of the corgis certified as a therapy dog, and it was a requirement that she be certified
By whom?
TDI,
Oh,
Therapy
TDI.
Dog
International. Okay.
But by that place in particular, she had to be certified before she could work at the airport.
And where did you take her to get certified?
I met a handler or an inspector person near my house.
But that's not a government thing, or
No, but it's that the airport had decided that was the right organization that you
It's
had
one
to
of
use.
those things where somebody like ADI with service dogs, they have sort of tried to get a hold of the of the outfit, and they provide insurance.
Yes, exactly.
Which we do not do.
Yeah. Oh, that the dog's going to behave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that ought to be.
Well, we're only responsible for our dogs. Like we're not worrying about everybody else's dog. But I tried to figure out because I'm meeting all these dogs and they seem like I can tell a dog that's going to do the job and not. Right. And and also it's the trainers too, like the handlers, their own dogs. Like when Pork Chop, the little pig dog, he's much better with Mark, her husband, than the wife, because Pork Chop the whole time just pays attention to the wife, but when he was with Mark, you can tell he doesn't like Mark as much. And Pork Chop the first day got really nervous with all the wheelchairs, and she was like, oh, and I'm like, just let it, just be confident, and the way she handled him was good, but you got to watch the dog and the person together. So I didn't know if we should pull in I've been just doing it for so long. I know a dog that I would not bring into a nursing home, and one that I would.
It's the toenails that I worry about.
Yeah. Well, I just basically say don't let him jump on anybody, and make sure. I don't want to, like my friend Sue's got a beautiful dog, but he's very jumpy and very lively. I'm like, he's not going to make it. But I know what's a good dog from a vet, but I'm not certified in anything. And nobody's going to certify the pig. The TDI that's a dog, yeah. So I wondered if we should be pursuing that kind of, but I'm like, I don't understand what's their certifications to say that.
It's very complicated.
It's complicated, but when you have the way it worked at the airport is you have the dog certified through TDI, and then TDI covers insurance should something happen at the airport.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
it's
So
not-
we have a different insurance that covers if something were to happen.
That's different. Yeah. That's so.
Yeah.
That yeah.
Because we could, the insurance that we have would cover, like I had to list all the animals that we do, and I have to keep an updated list, but they're going to cover, you know, the donkeys and the pig and, you know, that kind of thing.
The bricks are at 40% apparently. There's a couple
Okay,
people have said
we
that.
should up our
what?
game on the bricks.
Yeah, up the game on bricks. Someone
That would be
said
nice.
scroll up for more comments. I'm not sure if that's for me. I can't scroll up. I don't know.
Okay.
Someone has a new corgi puppy in the family. Any advice? His name is Cooper and he's so adorable. My advice, buy a good vacuum cleaner and plan on getting the dog groomed periodically because your house is going to be hairy. Someone wants to know what's going on with Bella and Zeddy.
Oh, I know what's going on. Bella's having she had a hip replacement, and then she's got a hip transfusion, and she wants to try getting a Labrador puppy and training a Labrador puppy. So I don't know. They're going to keep Zeddy as a pet and continue to use her, I believe.
Well,
But she wants to try training a Labrador puppy.
Yeah, yeah.
And so that's what's going on. So they're keeping Zeddy, and I guess they're going to still work for her, work together with Zeddy. But we have a big project that that I haven't even, you guys probably don't even know. I've been working with Salem Hospital, and I've mentioned this before, and they want dogs 5 days a week. And they want
I didn't know you were involved in that.
yeah, so Bella's going to be helping me with that, and Bella's got 2, and then now she's got the puppy. As long as that puppy doesn't become a crazy jumper, and I'm kind of like we've got Justin, we've got we've got Larky, we've got Willow, we've got Penny, we've got other dogs that are lined up.
Huh.
Because he's like, well, he thinks for the program they would need they want someone there every day for about 2 hours.
It
Wow.
has set time.
Yep,
Where?
at Salem Hospital.
What 2 hours of the day?
And we haven't worked out that detail yet. And they're going to wander
If
around.
you do it, yeah.
But if we do it, I don't want to be overworked. It's a lot. It's a lot going. By the time we get everything fed, we go to the job. It's exhausting, and then you come home, and then have to turn around and have another group here in the afternoon. That's a really long day. But I don't want to overwhelm. So I'd like to have like separate people doing the Salem thing, and I'm also probably going to end up paying people to do that. And I've told the guy, I applied for a grant for this program. I don't know if they'll give it to me, but I applied for a grant for it.
Somebody's got to start helping us pay for this.
I wrote so many grants that I'm hoping, and we still have I know, we're huge and we're so busy.
Someone asked if I gave Janine the grant check from yesterday, and I did.
Yes, I have the check. Yeah. So, but I think we are relatively organized and everything that.
Oh, I think we are.
Yeah. So that's good. But so if we take this, we're going to take on this responsibility of Salem Hospital. That's going to be, I'm hoping to get grant money, or they're going to pay us, because we can't take on that responsibility without paying. I want it to be something that Bella could
Just think of
do.
the gas between here and there.
If the request is for fixed hours on a regular schedule, I would think they would.
I would think that. Yeah.
Not just like stop by when you have people.
Yeah. So he asked me to, because I applied for a $12,000 grant, and he asked me how much you think it would be to, I said, I just threw out a number of 12,000.
That's a nice round number.
I didn't tell him how long that money would last us or anything else. I just said 12,000, and he didn't. So so we're still in the we're still trying to figure out how we could pay for it and how we could get it to work, and and he is also interested in the pig, but all he's saying is Salem Hospital needs more therapy dogs, and they've been using 2 dogs that are volunteers, but then they're having the same problem that I have. It's like they show up, they don't show up, and he wants reliable dogs to be there. And we should be a good. It's too bad I tried to get Megan involved in it because she would be a good source, but she didn't really have that much interest. I don't know why, but
This is Megan.
Megan, the old for
The
Northeast.
old Megan.
Yeah, the Northeast Canine. But it's
She's a good dog trainer.
yeah, it would be a good opportunity for her, and it's too bad we don't have a relationship with the old service dog project, but we don't. And it's really kind of a little bit outside of our wheelhouse, but it is what we do too at the same time. Like it would be a great training opportunity for all these Great Danes to be wandering around at a hospital all the time. But Megan doesn't seem to be. I did reach out to her. And I reached out to Devin, and neither one of them responded, so I guess that's a no. And then we're still in a lawsuit with the other group, so I'm not gonna.
When does Capri go home?
Thursday.
Who's
What
Capri?
happened?
Capri's over in the
Capri's over there.
yeah.
Who's Capri?
She's a Great Dane. I don't know how we ended up with her over there.
Capri is Sizzle's daughter.
Okay, so yeah, she's over at
So we have a mother, a daughter, and a granddaughter.
yeah, she's over in the ICU house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the other Great Dane that's there.
Any word on the Cummings grant?
We won't know until June. Mid-June, we should hear something from the Cummings grant. But we were selected for the final round, so I'm very hopeful.
How much is that for?
It would be $25,000 a year.
And how much is it?
25,000.
That's a good start, but I hope they can.
I applied for another $75,000 that I calculated. I sat through the training for it, and they said they'll get over 1,000 applicants, and they give out 5 grants of $75,000. So I figured I got a 5% chance, but I wrote a really good. It took me 2 days just to write one grant.
I was just going to ask you, how long does it take to do a grant application?
You have to do it. You have to find it, and then you have to go to the training, and then you have to like this one for the 75,000 was 10 questions, and each question was like 500 words, and to get everything in 500 words without
It's not
504 words, and then I would run everything through AI,
I was just going to ask you about that.
and then it would clean it up. And then I would rethink. I'm like, oh, that was a bad idea. I shouldn't put that in.
Would it clean up your concepts or your language? Or
All of it. All of it. It really like
fixed your writing as well as fixed
did
your-
everything. Did everything. I had this one thing that was 504 words, and I put it into AI. I'm like, okay. It says, it will ask you, do you just want me to do spelling? What do you want me to do? And I said, and I always say auto rewrite, and then it does the auto rewrite. And most time, I read it and I'm like, oh, much better, much better. Sometimes I'll have a few things I didn't like about it. This one, it took my 500 and it dropped it down to 100.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, and I read it and I'm like, wow, it just said everything I needed to say in 100. Can I just do 100? Is it okay if I submit 100? Yeah.
Wow.
Reduced
It's
it down.
just concise.
It's concise.
Less is more.
Yeah, so I did a little bit of tweaking, but I submitted much less words. Yeah, and I think I'm a pretty good grant writer. I've never, really thought of that as what I would be doing in my retirement, but so it's all about, because the first thing they want to know is, what's your impact? What do you do, and how do you measure it? And it's very easy to explain what we do, and it's really, because what Cloud does.
Our impact is overwhelming.
Yep, I use that word, overwhelming. And what Cloud Linda does is make it so that it's very measurable. And I have, if you go to the website, there's a page called Impact, and it has all of Cloud's charts there. And then I also use links to. You're not supposed to I put the link. You don't have because it's just regular text. You can't have a link in there. But I put the web address for. I added 2 pages to the website, one for photos and one for videos. And when you go in and you watch the videos, I curated a group of videos from last year that are just perfect. Boom, boom, boom. And I have Sally out there, and because there's nobody that does what we do. I've never seen a turkey going into a nursing home. I've never seen a pig going into a nursing home, but I bet there is pigs that do that, but I've never seen a pig going in there. I've seen ponies in there. I've seen dogs in there. but I've never seen chickens in there. Oh, the best, I don't know if I told you this story. It was so funny. We were at the nursing home on Friday, and this woman, a staffer, came to me. She's like, because we're out in the courtyard, and usually it's so nice out in the courtyard. Everybody's, you know, there's 30, 40 patients that come out with their coffee, and it's a social time. They all check, then they help each other, because there's a lot of severely handicapped people, and they're like, get Walt up here, and you know, Walt's really very disabled, and they're very helpful to each other. And there's a few staff that come out here, and there's one woman that loves the chickens, and the chicken laid an egg there too on Friday. That was another. And then, so this one woman, the staffer comes out of the door like it's the end of her shift, and she sits there, and there's, you know, a guy holding the chicken, and she's like, is that a chicken? And I said, yes. And she's like, do you go to Aspen Rehab? And I said, yeah, I was there on Monday. She's like, you're not going to believe this. I went to a patient, and he's like, I was just holding a chicken. And she's like, she thought he was having a cognitive thing, and she asked that, she's like, he keeps saying he's holding a chicken. Oh. And then they're like, no, she's like, and here I come, and there's the chicken. So the guy wasn't crazy. So I thought that was funny. What do you got?
Well, someone said there was a note in the package that had the shawl, so I just dug it out of the trash, and I see a note that says thank you.
Okay. Order made your day. Is it?
This is the only thing in the bag. So
I can't see.
There's nothing. You don't have glasses on, right?
Is this thing open? No.
No, I don't see anything else.
Oh, I think is it unique? What is it? I can't see that.
Inspiring you to be unique in your home and everyday fashion.
That's a beautiful scarf.
I can't hear you.
Yeah.
We're looking for the note that was in the package.
Right.
I don't see anything. Anyway.
Okay. Let's anything else?
Inspiring you to be unique.
You want me to hold this here or
well,
here? Or
We're unique.
I just wanted
No, I've been picking up most of them as they
okay.
come through.
So
40% sales on the bricks.
okay, so maybe we can try to get a few sales and recruit some people to buy some bricks, because that is still our lifeline. I'm working hard to take the responsibility off of all of our Goldy's warriors, but you guys are the sole purpose, or not the sole support for Goldy's Farm right now, and you should be very proud of everything that we do.
We do a good job.
We do a good job. Yeah.
I don't know of anybody more qualified than you. It's idiot work sometimes, but boy,
it's idiot work a lot. But it's you know, this morning, Carlene and I got in a little argument because I knew the animals that we're bringing today, that we had the special request for the pig for the 130-year-old woman. We have a severe limitation on cars right now because we need a bigger van for all the stuff. Her car only seats 2 people. My truck can seat 4, but then they've got to put the animals inside. And so we were arguing back and forth, and she didn't really want, and we couldn't leave Willow here alone because Capri is here. And Capri and Willow don't match, and so
there are a lot of
moving parts, and I'm in the rush to get out the driveway, and she's like, you know, maybe you ought. I'm like, no, I got a plan. And I know that I can go into a nursing home with the pig and the chickens all by myself and Wanda and get it done, because I've done that so many times.
That could be true.
When my help at the last minute and Aiken says, oh, I'm not feeling well today, and I'm like, failure's not an option. I still have to go. All these people are counting on me, and I can still go in there, and I tap into my inner Judy, and I walk in, and I'm all cheerful. What?
Don't hit the button by accident.
Don't hit the button. I'm taking that off of you.
So don't talk. What'd you say? Don't talk to Judy.
So I tap into my inner Judy, and I'm just I have to like put on a show for everybody because I don't have enough animals, and I have to tell funny stories and be like really. Then I have to go home and take a nap. It's just exhausting.
Well, I back to the conversation in the yard today that you guys were having. Yeah. I was watching it from upstairs because I've been working upstairs remotely. I was watching it out the window, and I could see the golf cart parked by the truck. You're on the golf cart. You're in the truck, and I could see the
I'm like, no, I gotta get going. And then she's like, I can't hear you. And I'm like, I'm already yelling.
I couldn't hear the conversation,
Yeah.
but I could have written it.
Yeah, and then I start yelling louder, and she's like, quit yelling at me. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, I saw the whole thing. I didn't need to hear it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I saw you pull away in the truck, and I said, uh-oh.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, well, I'm late, too. I'm late.
Yes, you could tell.
So, yeah. Anyways.
There were. Yeah. See, I put it together one way, and it would have worked.
Yep, but
And you had another way.
I gotta have another. But
And they were
you were too worried about the pig situation, but you don't realize how good that pig is. The pig went loose all day.
The pig's an unknown still.
I can't tell you all the things I was worried about
Okay,
right
all
at the
right.
moment.
Larky will not try to eat the pig. The pig
Larky is wonderful,
Yeah.
isn't he?
he doesn't listen at all. He just does his own thing. But his own thing is what he knows his job.
He knows his job.
When I'm like, Lark, where's Larky? And I call him and he's like, I'm busy. He doesn't come at all.
He's awfully good.
Yeah, he's really good. And the pig does his own thing, and Wanda does her own thing, and the chickens kind of do like, people are picking up the chickens. Nobody's even paying attention to the chickens. It's fine. There's like nothing there. It's not like bringing a mini pony that can step on somebody's foot or bite a finger. Or all of those animals are just, they know their job.
Also, you haven't mentioned too much about the frying pan episode, about getting the people hands involved with the frying pan.
Okay, and all the dogs today, Piggy knows, like he'll wait for Wanda to go because Wanda's bitten him on the nose before. He knows Wanda goes first, Piggy goes second. Larky came in at the same time. Everybody was very respectful. They all know the frying pan. Yeah, they're good.
Good.
Did you get the 2 bags of food out of the back of the truck?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure because it's going to rain
Oh, I should go out.
tomorrow or...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
What is the weather going to be like?
They were too heavy to lift with the trailer still on.
Yeah. We have a job tomorrow in Danvers. So, okay, people are sending me things about it. I don't think I want to pit another pig for I don't want another pig for Percy. I think he's fine. He is still adjusting to his new life here, so he's very nervous and very attached to me. But in Aiken, he's a very happy pig. The only thing that I don't like about him is he needs to bond more with dogs and less with my 1,200-pound horses.
I know, that seems like a very odd pair.
He really wants to be with the horses, but we've got to get him to bond with it. He's got to get out of that paddock with those horses. Every time I turn around, he's under the fence and with the horses.
And is it Elvis that doesn't like him?
What do you want?
No,
You
it's
wanna
Flower.
Oh, right, okay.
Flower
Come.
and the donkeys. So,
Wanda,
do
come.
you want to get up there? Want to get up there?
Wanda.
Yeah, so it's dangerous for him to be out there, and I can't get him. He just wants. So he's out with the goats right now.
Pigs need pig companionship.
They cuddle at night with
They cuddle
pigs.
at night.
Yeah.
He was this morning. She was watching on the cameras to see how everyone had settled in overnight, and I was up earlier.
Yeah.
So she asked me to go down and check to see Percy because she couldn't see him on the camera.
Yeah.
So I went down the barn to look, and I made a little bit of noise. It was really quiet. It was like 5 a.m, and Percy's head pops up out of a big mound of hay.
Yeah, he will settle in and be very comfortable. If he's
Yeah.
still showing signs of being awkward and needing a companion, then I'll revisit it. But right now, I'm afraid if we bring in it's the same thing with the rabbit. If I bring in a boy pig, he's going to want to fight with it. If I bring in a girl pig, he'll have sex with it. So he's not gelded, and he's still got that issue that is on my mind. So
He was in hay.
Yes, he was. He had burrowed
That's what they
into a big pile of hay, and when I came into the barn, the animals started to stir. Everything was completely quiet, and I creaked the door open, and I went in, and some of them heard the activity, and Percy's head popped up out of the pile of hay because I looked in the pen, and I said, "Ooh, actually, I don't see him."
yeah,
but
he
yeah.
does.
If he's so good, we ought to splurge and buy him one bale of straw.
Oh, he is. It's hay and straw mixed together. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because straw is.
Yeah, but really, at my house, he was like just very comfortable by himself.
Well,
But he hung out with the horses a lot, and the dog, and me, and the carpenters. He was very entertained.
Yeah.
But
I was
yeah.
kind of relieved that he wasn't going to stay with us upstairs.
I was kind of relieved at that too. Yeah, no, he's not going to do that. Not going to have a pig in the house.
As I was wondering about when all the animals arrived last night, who was going to go where, and the horses
No.
go in the barn and all that stuff. And I'm like, I don't know about the pig.
I'm not. I might be crazy, but I'm not living with a pig.
Okay, all right.
Draw the line there.
Good to know.
If Piggy lives anywhere, it'll be. I would like Piggy
Be
to
in
come
here.
live downstairs
Yeah,
with
I-
you, because that could happen. He's almost housebroken. That could happen, but not on his first night. He needs to get settled a little
Well,
bit.
you know what he
needs-
got into the first night?
What?
My pills.
Oh yeah. See, that's the kind of stuff.
You have to pig-proof the place.
It's very because he is very into
He's
everything.
into everything.
Well,
Yeah.
that's funny. Back to the therapy dog thing. One of the things that they inspect the therapy dogs for is eating things off the floor. So one of the things I had to do to certify the therapy dog, they followed me to a nursing home. I did a nursing home visit and they observed, but they drop a couple pills on the floor and the dog's not supposed to eat them.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a thing.
Yeah. So that's a problem because
Yeah.
he eats everything
Yeah, that's.
except for lettuce and peppers and broccoli.
What about lima beans?
Never
What?
tried it. Oh, he has had lima beans. He likes lima
Oh,
beans.
because remember we had a pig when we were kids.
Did she like lima beans?
Well, we just threw everything in a slop trough and she ate everything except the lima beans.
Okay, he eats the lima beans.
Interesting.
'Cause
What's
I
the matter
had
with lima beans?
No, but remember that we had a pig years ago that we would give
Oh.
vegetable waste and stuff to, and the pig ate everything except the lima beans.
I remember that now.
Yeah. This
I
it's funny.
remember. Lick them off.
Yeah. He
That was-
doesn't-
yes,
there's-
that was-
there's
that was certainly a
distinct
pig
foods he does
thing.
not like. So I would think that he would eat everything, but he loves. I usually go. I stop and get him a bag of grapes when I go to the nursing homes. I try not to
He
overfeed
had a
him.
whole lot of watermelon last night
Yeah,
for me.
I try not to overfeed him because I don't want him to get too fat.
I'm buying a brick for my new favorite, Percy.
Percy, yes. Okay, so we're going to wrap it up because we got to go feed, and Justin's making us dinner tonight.
He's making dinner.
I
Dinner.
can hear it.
Yeah. So
I'll sit here and wait for Justin to get dinner ready.
yeah, I came home last night to one of the best. I don't normally eat meat,
No.
and I was like, no, I'm not all that hungry. And then it was so delicious, I couldn't say no. So
Justin,
tell Elvis.
Justin's very good.
he's a good cook. Yeah, very good cook. He's a good addition.
No, he's a
So-
chef.
He's a chef. He's not a cook. He's a
He's
chef.
a chef.
So we're very lucky. Okay, so we'll see you tomorrow. It's Wednesday, and I will be back again on Wednesday to do now call again because Wednesday's my night. We're filling in for Elizabeth tonight.
Oh,
Where's Elizabeth?
I'm
I
only
don't know.
Monday and Friday, right?
You're Monday and Friday. Elizabeth is Tuesday and Thursday, and I'm Wednesday.
As long as it's here in this room, I'm here.
Well, no, you're gonna get.
I'm
we're
gonna get out.
Yeah. So as soon as
I
it
now
gets
have a golf
next
cart.
week, we will be doing it back. So the connection's fine now.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well, we could go back to that other room, even if we do both simultaneously. Okay. So I'm gonna go off and feed everybody, and then I'm gonna take a shower and go to bed.
Oh, let me get up here.
Oh, so that's good. So I've got help.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna go feed animals. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Wait, we have to hang up the line.
How many patients? How many people?
How long you got?
118.
116.